Hello everyone, it's great to be with you today. I am Karen Holford, Chief Executive and Vice Chancellor of Cranfield University and Chair of the Academy's Research Committee, and I'm your host this morning. I'm a mechanical engineer by background, and my engineering career spans industry and academia, so I feel honoured to have been on the judging panel and to be part of this event to announce the winner of the inaugural Bhattacharya Award, which recognises and celebrates sustained strategic collaboration between universities and industry in the UK. Before we begin, let me give you a few tips that will enhance your viewing experience today. I recommend that you view in full screen mode by selecting your maximise screen icon that you will find in the bottom right hand corner of this video. If you need to exit full screen at any point, you can do it by clicking on the same icon again. If you're inspired by what you see today, please share your highlights on social media using the hashtag RAENG research. We have a packed lineup for you today, but first I'd like to welcome Professor Damon Dowling, Chair of the Judging Panel. Damon is the immediate past President of the Royal Academy of Engineering and author of the Dowling Review of Business University Research Collaboration, so she is ideally placed to chair this panel. Now I'm going to hand over to Damon to tell us a little bit more about the Bhattacharya Award.
Thank you, Karen, and we're delighted to have you as our host for today's event. Distinguished guests, Bhattacharya Award finalists and judges, a very warm welcome to you all. I'm Anne Dowling, and I've had the pleasure of chairing the judging panel for this, the first year of the Bhattacharya Award. I'm really delighted to be here with you to recognise and celebrate exceptional collaboration between universities and industry. I'm also delighted to welcome Margot James, Executive Chair of WMG University of Warwick, and Science Minister Amanda Soloway, who will both be addressing us during this event. This award is funded by the Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy as a tribute to Professor Lord Kumar Bhattacharya, Britain's first ever Professor of Manufacturing at the University of Warwick and founder of WMG. Professor Bhattacharya was a pioneering advocate for collaboration between industry and academia and for the power of such partnerships to change the world. Throughout my own career, I have experienced firsthand the real benefits of youth-inspired research and of academia-industry research partnerships. As many of you will know, I was President of the Royal Academy of Engineering between 2014 and 2019. During that time, I was asked by government to chair a review of business-university research collaboration. The review highlighted a gap in the market to encourage academia-industry research partnerships to grow and proposed the creation of awards for collaborative excellence. So I'm personally delighted that this award has been established and that the recently published R&D People and Culture Strategy and the UK Innovation Strategy highlighted that facilitating business-university collaborations and encouraging a greater flow of people and ideas between academia and industry remain government priorities. The Royal Academy of Engineering is a fellowship of exceptional engineers from both business and academia and has long recognised and promoted the value of such partnerships. Our strategic goal to harness the power of engineering to build a sustainable society and an inclusive economy that works for everyone would not be possible without researchers and industry leaders working together. We believe that engineers can help to solve some of the world's greatest challenges and make a real contribution to making the world a safer, fairer, and more sustainable place to live. But we recognise that engineers can only do this working with experts in other fields. Today's event celebrates collaborations within and beyond engineering across a wide range of disciplines. The incredible impact that university industry collaborations can have has been brought to life for all of us during the last 18 months, as we've witnessed the role they have played in the fight against the coronavirus, stepping up and stepping in to fill gaps in capacity and to keep our economy moving. Since the first infection was recorded in the UK on the 31st of January 2020, collaborations between businesses and universities have developed effective vaccines against the virus, risen to the challenge of designing and manufacturing ventilators in record time, and developed and scaled up testing and monitoring capability. This is just one example of how university industry collaborations in the UK and beyond are helping to change the world that we're living in today. The finalists for our inaugural Bhattacharya Award represent many more. We received some fantastic entries that showcase best practice in developing effective collaborations between universities and industry. I know I speak for the whole of the judging panel when I say that the quality and the diversity of the applications made it very difficult to select the finalists. And it was an even harder task to choose the overall winner of the £25,000 award. Each of our finalists was asked to produce a short video to showcase their collaboration. All those films inspired us in their different ways, but none more so than those we will feature today. I hope that their stories will inspire productive new partnerships in the future. These collaborations provide a myriad of benefits for their participants, including playing a vital role in providing businesses with new processes and technologies, highly skilled people, and access to world-leading experts. They also deliver real benefits to the UK, driving growth and productivity improvements for firms, and they lead to high-quality research outputs. Thank you so much for joining us this morning to recognise and celebrate collaboration between universities and industry through the Bhattacharya Award.
Thank you so much, Dame Anne. And now let's hear from the current Minister for Science, Research and Innovation about the importance of strategic collaboration between UK universities and industry. Amanda Soloway is MP for Derby North and was appointed Parliamentary Under Secretary of State at the Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy on the 14th of February 2020. She has overseen the development of the government's recently published innovation strategy and the research and development people and culture strategy. Amanda, please tell us why the Bhattacharya Award is being supported by government.
Hello, and thank you for inviting me to speak today. I'm delighted to be speaking to you all today to mark the announcement of the inaugural Bhattacharya Award winner. BASE has the privilege of funding the Bhattacharya Award for collaboration between academia and industry, which pays tribute to Lord Kumar Bhattacharya's remarkable vision for the United Kingdom. This award, along with the Bhattacharya Engineering Inclusion Programme, which aims to inspire the next generation to study engineering, were, of course, established in recognition of Lord Kumar's work to champion UK engineering and manufacturing. As you will know, he played an instrumental role in keeping the Jaguar plant here in the United Kingdom. The stepping stones he laid out have allowed Warwick Manufacturing Group to successfully develop and carry out collaborative research and education programmes across the manufacturing and engineering sector. Lord Kumar believed in the UK's potential to build on the UK's great strengths in science and engineering, and this government sees that too. When we published our R&D roadmap last year, we set out our bold and ambitious vision to make the UK a global science superpower. We're supporting this with a commitment to the fastest ever increase in public funding in R&D. UK government R&D spending is already at its highest level in 4 decades, and we have committed to increasing public expenditure and R&D to £22 billion. And we recently published our innovation strategy, setting out plans to boost private investment to get the UK to the front of the global innovation race. Because the goal of making UK a science superpower cannot be achieved by government or single institution alone, it needs a concerted and sustained effort from all of us. Government, investors, industry and academia. The benefits of a cross-economy collegiate approach were starkly highlighted during the pandemic. The rapid development of vaccines, scaling up of manufacture to make test kits and life-saving ventilators, research into the progress and mutation of the virus, all of this would not have been possible without collaborations between universities, industry and government. Throughout the pandemic, we placed science at the heart of our response. As you know, the Vaccines Task Force sat within my department. The importance of its work cannot be overstated. There are many lessons we can learn from the pandemic, and the benefit of collaboration is one that must be remembered. And that is why I am so heartened to see the broad range of multidisciplinary collaborations shortlisted for the Bhattacharya Award. My heartfelt congratulations to all those who have made the list. These projects are tackling a number of important issues, from cybersecurity to steel innovation to smart construction. As you know, the government is focused on the forthcoming COP26 summit. It's encouraging to see so many projects focusing on low carbon technologies and solutions to meet our net zero goals. I also note these projects have come from all parts of the United Kingdom, highlighting how innovation can help us to achieve our goals to boost prosperity and level up our country. Thriving R&D is built on great ideas, but behind great ideas are people. It's really important to me that we recognise the researchers and other people who drive these projects like these forward. I was proud to launch the UK's first ever R&D People and Culture Strategy last month, which sets out how we will develop the research workforce we need, ensuring that careers in research and innovation are open to people from all backgrounds, working within environments that nurture and get the best out of them. Going forward, we want to continue to support projects like those shortlisted, projects that see academia and industry collaborating, no matter where their expertise may be located in the United Kingdom. These collaborations are critical to help researchers acquire skills and knowledge beyond their own discipline. They will help us to develop a new culture of openness and collaboration here in the UK. That will be essential if we're to build back better and face the challenges and opportunities ahead, from COVID recovery to levelling up to reaching net zero. To conclude, I want to express a huge congratulations once again to the finalists and of course to the eventual winner. These shortlisted projects really reflect both the ingenuity and hard work of the partnering teams, represent the best of British R&D today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Minister Soloway. Next up, we'll be hearing from Margot James, Executive Chair at Warwick Manufacturing Group, WMG, University of Warwick. Margot served as Minister of State for the Department for Digital, Culture, Media and Sport, with responsibility for digital, telecoms and the creative industries. And prior to that, she served as Parliamentary Under-Secretary of State at the Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy, with responsibility for small businesses, consumers and corporate governance, including labour markets. WMG was, as you have heard, founded by the late Professor Lord Kumar Bhattacharya, a pioneering advocate for collaboration between industry and academia. I'll hand over to you, Margot, to hear your thoughts on today's Bhattacharya Award celebration event.
It's a pleasure to be here for the presentation of the Royal Academy of Engineering's Lord Bhattacharya Prize Award, with the generous support of the Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy Department. It's a particular honour to be joined by Bridie, Lady Bhattacharya, as this award, along with the Royal Academy of Engineering Lord Bhattacharya Engineering Education Programme, is a tribute to Kumar's inspirational legacy. From his days as a graduate apprentice, Kumar saw the importance of bringing industry and academia together to translate technical advances into real change. That vision manifested itself into the Warwick Manufacturing Group, and it remains the driving force behind everything WMG does today, from giving school students work-based skills at our academies for young engineers through to advanced research programmes with industry partners. Yet for all WMG's growth, what motivated Kumar most was his belief that such partnerships would benefit every university and every innovative business. Kumar had real faith in the capability of British innovation and believed collaboration between industry and academia was essential to unleashing that brilliance in ways that deliver social benefits from advanced research and skills. That's why he was passionate about technical education, degree apprenticeships, and so committed to government backing for research and development. These awards show the value of that partnership vision, whether it's developing the low-emission turbine engines and sustainable steel of the green economy, designing the smart cities and infrastructure of the future, applying digital technologies to construction, or developing new orthopaedic implants, each shortlisted collaboration has the potential to benefit us all. They offer an optimistic, forward-looking vision for the future of innovation partnerships, demonstrating the huge breadth of industrial collaboration, whether in materials, engines, simulation, 5G, or developing new safety standards. Such partnerships generate applications that extend well beyond the engineering discipline itself, and I'm proud that at WMG we partner with museums, digital creators, police forensic services, health trusts, as well as the all-important industrial partnerships. So I'm delighted by the success of these projects, and I look forward to hearing the difference that these partnerships have made. And I know Lord Bhattacharya would be very proud of all the entries that have inspired our judges this year.
Thank you, Margot. Next, we're going to learn more about the outstanding collaborations that were selected as finalists for the inaugural Bhattacharya Award. As a judge for the competition myself, I'd like to reiterate what a fantastic set of submissions we received, which made it incredibly difficult to pick the finalists and even harder to select an overall winner. Each finalist sent us a short film about their collaboration, and we'll play some of those now, after which Damon will announce the winner, and we'll find out more about them by watching their film.
Based at Queen's University Belfast and founded in 2009, CSIT is the UK's Innovation and Knowledge Centre for Cybersecurity. Our mission is to couple cybersecurity research with a unique model of innovation and commercialisation to drive economic and societal impact for the nation. Uniquely for a UK research centre, we have grown a significant engineering capability who work alongside commercial, innovation and policy professionals with deep domain expertise to accelerate our research to market. Our unique research and innovation model has allowed us to enjoy strategic engagements with a range of government organisations and companies, from large defence primes and Fortune 500 companies to smaller SMEs and startups. In her maiden speech in March 2021 as CEO of the UK National Cybersecurity Centre, Lindy Cameron said that CSIT are a real role model for bringing academia, businesses and the community together and creating jobs for the recovery. CSIT has delivered over a decade of sustained and strategic collaboration and co-creation with our industry partners. Examples include working with Thales to successfully demonstrate the use of public key cryptography in satellite applications for the first time, collaborating with Allstate to apply cybersecurity research to the problem of detecting anomalous and fraudulent insurance claims, working with the SME Be Secure to refine the accuracy of their ECG authentication technology, and identifying a critical vulnerability in Siemens PLC devices that are used in nuclear power plants globally, and collaborating with Siemens on mitigation measures. Queen's University has received numerous awards in recognition of CSIT's cybersecurity research. CSIT has played a key role in helping the university deliver on its innovation and impact goals. CSIT has supported the development of the cybersecurity innovation ecosystem in Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland's cyber sector now employs 2,300 people in over 100 companies, contributing 110 million in salaries to the UK economy each year. CSIT is also a delivery partner on Lorca, a London-based accelerator programme promoting the growth of the most innovative cyber companies. Over the past 3 years, 72 cyber scale-ups have joined the Lorca programme, raising £200 million of investment, generating £38 million in salaries and creating over 600 jobs. CSIT has exciting plans for the future under the theme of secure connected intelligence. Investments in infrastructure are already coming on stream as part of the Belfast City Region deal. We're seeking a coalition of partners across academia, industry and government to build on CSIT's unique innovation ecosystem and cement our position as a strategic national asset.
I'm Martin Brunnock. I'm the Hub Director of Tata Steel Strip Products UK. Our Port Talbot Steelworks is the largest integrated steelworks in the UK, employs 4,500 people and manufactures 5 million tonnes of liquid steel per year. On the bay, Swansea University is celebrating its centenary, founded in 1920, to provide industry with the skills required at that time, and it continues to do so to this day. I'm an example of that. My relationship with Swansea University started 31 years ago, where I did my undergraduate degree in materials engineering and then a postgraduate qualification. I've worked my way up in the industry to become the Hub Director. And it's not just education. The Strategic Steel Alliance in Swansea University enables the university to work with industry to create new products and processes and to innovate with industry, not just Tata Steel, but for the benefit of the whole UK steel industry.
What makes this collaboration so special is the longevity of it. And that longevity of relationship means that we've got a great deal of trust with each other. Swansea understand the Tata business and we understand the Swansea expertise that can help our business. And it means that they can provide us with support and resources for our challenges both now and in the future, and provide skills that we can't provide as a company, and similarly we can help them understand the industry challenges.
What's really special about this collaboration is that it goes all the way from atoms to whole buildings, like this active office that we're in today, which is powered by the sun and made of lots of steel. And the multidisciplinary nature of the work covers every aspect of science, engineering, maths and finance, and all of the technology readiness levels. And what's really important is that helps us move the whole industry of steel in the UK and other foundation industries like glass.
It's estimated that the UK steel industry contributes £7 billion a year to the UK economy. But clearly to maintain that we need a pipeline of skills to come into the industry, both to operate our machines and research our new technologies, but also to be the future leaders to drive the industry forward. And we've got some challenges facing us. We need to decarbonise our own industry. We also need to help our customers become more carbon efficient in their industries and in their supply chains. And by decarbonising the whole manufacturing supply chain, we can make sure that we do what we need to do to contribute to society going forward.
This collaboration has been really important for Swansea University because it's delivered so much for us in terms of research and innovation. We have currently £50 million worth of research and innovation projects with the industry, and training projects which bring forward the next generation of researchers and engineers. In addition, we've got all the educational aspects of what we do, which feed through into schools' outreach and engage people with what we're trying to achieve.
Infrastructure helps society flourish, providing services like clean water, transportation, heating, cooling and connectivity. However, much of our infrastructure is ageing, just as we become ever more demanding of it. So we need better information about our infrastructure to improve how we design, build, operate and maintain these vital assets.
For 10 years, CSIC has combined industry and academia to develop smart infrastructure solutions, generating, analysing and modelling relevant infrastructure data to better understand real asset performance and improve whole-life decision-making.
CSIC demonstrates innovations on real-life projects to build industry confidence and trust and demonstrate value. We've achieved this on over 200 projects with more than 70 industry partners, from installing fibre optic strain sensors on tunnels and bridges to using satellite data to detect movement and developing approaches to analyse vast quantities of data. This has led to a number of world firsts, including the Smart Bridge, the first fully instrumented bridge on the UK rail network.
CSIC's data has been fed live to construction teams to reduce risk on projects, protecting heritage buildings and providing valuable insights for the next project.
With partners, we are learning how assets interact at a complex network scale and developing tools and frameworks to assess criticality, value and risk to make better asset management decisions.
This ability to assess asset condition and the changing environments they will face, and to understand how fit for purpose assets are now and in the future, is critical to society, the economy and the environment.
At CSIC, we're also exploring the complexity of cities and how systems and life-critical services are linked. This work supports regional and national future planning to address problems like congestion and pollution, and drive sustainable growth.
With partners, we develop technology, standards, and guidance, and inform policy to catalyze transformative sector change. Recently, collaborating with over 30 professionals, we published the Carbon Reduction Code for the built environment, so that industry can work together to plan and report on their journey towards net zero.
At the University of Cambridge, CSIC was core to attracting an £80 million capital grant from the EPSRC to build the National Facility for Infrastructure Sensing. This has transformed research in civil engineering, combining disciplines to enable new dimensions of productive academic interaction.
The vision of CSIC, collaborating to transform infrastructure and construction, is as relevant today as it was 10 years ago. Climate change, resource scarcity, and ageing infrastructure make this vision increasingly time-critical. CSIC, with its partners, is delivering real-world impact, establishing a smart, sustainable infrastructure industry, enabling people and the planet to flourish.
There are many challenges facing the aircraft gas turbine industry. We want to create a unique aerodynamic facility to support this need.
The original vision of Professor Stan Stevens laid the foundations for our work with Rolls-Royce that's really become the gold standard in collaboration between academia and industry.
In the 1960s, the work led to a change in combustor architecture for Rolls-Royce and the aero gas turbine industry. This laid the foundations for the start of a world-class collaboration. Stuart Miller saw the benefit of collaborating with a network of universities, and in 1991 the partnership between Loughborough and Rolls-Royce was formalised into the Rolls-Royce University Technology Centre for Combustor Aerodynamics. The Loughborough UTC has grown from a team of 6 people working on just 5 projects to almost 50 people working on over 40 different projects per year, with funding from both government and industry. In 2001, the group moved into the new facilities, and this was soon followed in 2008 by the opening of the Stan Stevens Unsteady Fluids Lab. This has led to more industry-focused learning and research, including PhDs, postdoc research, and gives opportunities for students and academics for worldwide collaboration with a focus on sustainable aviation. This culminated in 2019 with the opening of the £15 million National Centre in Combustion and Aerothermal Technology. NCAT takes the collaboration to another level and will pave the way towards industry goals for sustainable aviation.
For 50 years, we've been turning great ideas into excellent research, and excellent research into groundbreaking technology for probably Britain's most iconic company. And with the development that we have of the National Centre, we're now going to be able to take that up to a whole new level, both in terms of our research ambition, but also in terms of our ability to work directly together. Loughborough researchers, Rolls-Royce engineers, working together routinely, and it's only through that really very intimate way of working together that we're really going to be able to address the big challenges that come with the net zero targets for 2050.
The collaboration with Loughborough University is critical to our future ambition for a sustainability agenda. Rolls-Royce has announced its ambition to become net zero, and improving the efficiency of our products and testing new fuels and new power is a critical part of that.
An example of sustainable impact savings was work we undertook on the Trent XWB, where we've saved 0.25% fuel consumption. It equates to about 70 million tonnes of CO2 saved per year.
ATI is investing in NCAT to deliver low emissions combustion technology, secure that technology in the UK, and secure a long-term pipeline of engineering talent for the future.
It's pretty much 30 more years until 2050 when we've got the net zero target, and that's what is going to absolutely characterise the work we do in this amazing facility that we've got now and in the collaboration that we have with Rolls-Royce.
Shell and Imperial College London have a broad and long-standing collaboration that spans across multiple projects, grants and activities, reflecting a very wide institutional partnership.
One of the really special things about the Imperial-Shell relationship is the sheer breadth of activity that we have across the whole of the institution. And that ranges from the traditional engineering departments that you might expect to be engaged in chemical engineering, mechanical engineering, right through to working with colleagues in health, in medicine, to new discoveries in AI.
In the last 10 years, the relationship has really cemented, and Imperial has become Shell's largest university research hub in the UK, employing over 90 graduates between 2015 and 2019. Across the South Kensington campus, we have 4 Shell-funded research centres which address multiple challenges of the energy transition, with the overarching aim to deliver solutions that address all aspects of the energy system.
Successful translation of new technology requires deep and coherent interactions between academia and industry, with the right people, the right facilities and a shared vision. Shell and Imperial's relationship is an exemplar of the mutual benefits of close collaboration between academia and industry. It's enabled long-term projects that deliver from fundamental understanding to real-world applications. The Shell-Imperial partnership brings together engineers and scientists from around the world to tackle multiple challenges faced by the energy sector, with work extending into new areas such as electric vehicle charging and energy storage for integration of renewables.
Building on our historic partnership, we've recently been awarded an EPSRC Prosperity Partnership grant, which is worth over £12 million. And in that grant, we're going to be researching some of the real critical challenges associated with delivering the energy transition, building from fundamental understanding of materials interfaces right up to looking at systems that are deployed. To deliver this, we've also partnered with the UK's national synchrotron facility, the Diamond Light Source, where we will be developing new ways to study some of these systems under real-world conditions. This is a truly interdisciplinary programme, and we're bringing together not just interdisciplinary research across Imperial, but engaging with multiple different business units within Shell.
We've never been more excited about the outcomes of our joint research programmes.
Those videos give an indication of how inspiring it was to be a judge for this, the inaugural Bhattacharya Award. It's been an eye-opening experience, and I've been so pleased to be part of an initiative that celebrates and recognises university business collaborations, which are so key to the UK's ability to build back better from the pandemic. The judging panel had to make difficult decisions about which collaborations to shortlist initially, and then the even harder decision to select the overall winner. We looked for clear evidence of sustained strategic collaborations over at least 5 years that spanned multiple projects, grants, and activities. The winning collaboration had to be centered on an academic team and one or more declared industrial partners. It could not be restricted to a single lead academic, but could reflect a wider institutional partnership. We looked for original and distinctive collaborations that have led to broad benefits to UK society and beyond. The winning collaboration fulfills all these criteria and more. And with that introduction, I'm very proud to announce the University of Surrey and the 5G Innovation Centre as the winning collaboration. The judges felt that this long-standing partnership exemplifies how universities and industry can work together to bring about a multitude of benefits, both for the organisations involved and for the wider community. The judges were particularly impressed with how the centre brings together leading academics and key industry partners in a shared vision to help define and develop the 5G infrastructure that will underpin the way we communicate, work, and live our everyday lives. Using the university as a testbed facility to drive developments in hardware and in software, this collaboration is having a transformational effect. establishing the UK as a world leader in the development of 5G technologies, impacting UK 5G policy, and placing the UK in a competitive position for the 5G market. Congratulations to the University of Surrey and the 5G Innovation Centre for presenting us with a fantastic and inspiring example of collaboration between academia and businesses, large and small. Without further ado, let's watch the winning submission, the winners of the inaugural Bhattacharya Award.
My name is David Hendon. I was brought in by Rahim in 2011 to help him and the university to set up 5GIC. We wanted to make sure that 5GIC had real impact on the economy and life in the UK. And as a visiting professor and chairman of the Industrial Strategy Advisory Board, I have stayed involved in 5GIC ever since.
Good day, I'm Rahim Tafezori, Director of Institute for Communication Systems, founder and director of 5G and 6G Innovation Centers at the University of Surrey. I would like to thank you for giving us this opportunity to share with you the highlights of some of our achievements. We have been flying UK flag on 5G since 2013 and hosted many VIP from the UK government, other governments, and many industries around the world.
It's a marvellous visit I've had here to Surrey University today. The professor has steered the most fantastic revolution here. I thought we would really struggle against China and the United States, and I'm heartened by what I've seen here today.
We generated hundreds of high-quality publications. We have also developed more than 25 patents registered in UK, in Europe, and the rest of the world. 5GIC could be considered as a role model for academia and industry collaboration and innovating together. Highlights of some of our world's first innovation demonstrated control of a driverless car from London Excel, and the car was located in Guildford. We controlled a self-balancing robot on 2 wheels, an exhibition of the low latency communication of the 5G. We also controlled UAV. We solved simultaneously low energy consumption and wide area broadband coverage through large intelligent surfaces. We developed health products for patients with dementia condition, and we help them to optimize their solution that's suitable for commercialization. We will carry on doing this work through newly established 6G innovation centers, but in a bigger and more strategic way, working with other countries around the world, such as Japan. Thank you very much for your attention.
It's been inspirational to hear about the winning collaboration and all the partnerships featured and their wide-reaching benefits. We'd like to thank the Department for Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy who are funding this prize as a tribute to Professor Lord Kumar Bhattacharya. The footage from today's event and the showcase films of all the finalists will remain on the website where you've watched this event today. The next Bhattacharya Award will be opening for applications soon, and we are looking forward to hearing about your exciting work. Thank you to everyone who has joined us today.